Hello! Yo, every video gets more and more weird. Okay, hi, welcome to the video. I almost say stream. Like every time I do this, I'm like, welcome to the stream. Yeah, not anymore. But yeah, welcome to a new tarot video. If you're new here, my name is MunkQoo and I do tarot video. Wow, amazing, riveting. Sorry, I'm a little bit like gassy today. I've been burping like nothing else. So if I start like releasing some of that energy onto y'all, like just know that it's out of love and I'm not disgusting. But anyways, guys, today's video is going to be a little bit different. Actually, it's very different. Like I've never done something like this and I kind of want to like try new things with my channel. Like of course, I love pick a card readings. I love monthly readings. Like that's my thing, but I just want to like do something new because I've been doing the same thing for like over a year now, and it's getting not like it's stale, but I want to like, you know what I mean? Like you want to spark it up, like you know when you're like in a relationship, you're like, yo, it's getting new. Sorry, it's getting old. Let's go do something fun. So I feel like that's how I'm feeling, and I'm gonna lay it out for you guys. So for those who have watched my videos before, you can get some like clarity, and then for new people just to preface, this is my first time. So if everything goes cattywampus, it's because I don't know what's happening. So we're gonna do a love reading. Just because um I really like to do them, and I've done a couple love readings in private for like people in my life or people who have paid for private reading. It's always like love reading related. So I've realized that like those hit the hardest and they're the funnest to do. So I'm like, why not do it for y'all? So we're gonna do a love reading today, but instead of choosing your pile, there's only gonna be like one message for the collective. So for everybody watching, like this is the message, and I will like disclaimer this now. It might not resonate with you guys because you really don't have a lot of options because this is like the only message you're gonna get. So if it doesn't resonate for you, then unfortunately this is not for you. But maybe in the future you can come back and watch this and be like, yeah, this did kind of like resonate later on. Another thing I'm gonna say is this reading is for people who have somebody in their mind. So it's not for like people who are like, there's nothing, like you have no interest in anybody, like it's just like you're super single and you're like, yeah, living your best life. I love that for you, but this is not your reading because this is going to be about what they are thinking about you and how you guys are connecting in your relationship right now. So it wouldn't make any sense for you to watch this if there's no one on your mind. But if there is someone on your mind, regardless of the level of the relationship, is gonna be super fun. So stay tuned. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna jump right in. Once again, everything I use is gonna be listed down below. I do offer private readings at the time of filming this video. So if you wanna book me, just join my Discord and we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. But yeah, guys. Okay. I hope you enjoy this video. I have no idea how this is gonna go. So it's gonna be a mess, but it's gonna be a fun mess. Okay, see you. Hello. Okay, I almost said like welcome to your pile, but like there is no such thing. So yeah, we're jumping right into y'all reading, and why do I sound like a cowboy? I knew to stop. So this is super irrelevant. Sorry, this whole like channel is irrelevant. So sorry if I'm like just saying like random things. But I've been playing a lot of McCree on Overwatch because I've been playing like the arcade mode where you can like get the ugly Orisa skin. Anyways, it's like an excuse for me to play DPS without getting flamed because it's not comp. So I was playing McCree, and then I started to play Ash, and I feel like I just like to play cowboys and cowgirls. I don't know why, but they have the best kit. I like how they shoot, and cowboys are cool, cowgirls are cool. Also on Instagram, guys, super relevant. Have you ever seen like a cat wear a cowboy hat with a little bandana around his neck? That shit is crazy. That is the cutest thing ever. I'm a hamster girl, you guys know. I love my hamsters. I have one hamster, but I love hamsters in general. But like when a cowboy or cowgirl cat comes into your life, you can't do anything but love it. So, anyways, sorry, I just like on it right now. Anyways, so yeah, love reading. Yes. Okay. So I'm still kind of deciding what kind of reading I'm doing. Obviously, by the time this video is posted, there will be a title of what happened. But let's do what this person is thinking or feeling in this connection. And yeah, like the thing is, I've never done like this kind of reading in terms of doing a proper spread. And I've watched a lot of other tarot readers, like Kino Tarot, Divine Tarot, like all of them kind of do like a similar spread. So I think I might like low key copy. Like I'm like I'm say I'm like literally like just kind of following what they're doing because I love watching their videos because it just kind of hits. But obviously, I'm gonna do a little bit on my way. Like I kind of do my own intuition and stuff. But I'm gonna try to do like initial spread, and then as it goes along, obviously the spread is just gonna dissipate. But yeah, let's just first start with some tarot. I'm kind of nervous. Okay, yo, I'm nervous. I've never done this for y'all. It's our first time. It's very special. Okay, okay, okay. So let's shuffle the cards. Once again. Did you guys see? I don't think it caught it, thank God. But like last video, I was like, "Yo, I can do all these card tricks, right?" Yeah, and then I took it today. I can't even shuffle the deck. I can't even shuffle. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do it. Okay, girl, this might be the energy of the reading. Like, it's chaotic. Okay. Okay, that's so good. I also put a lot of hand cream on just now because I have the crustiest ass hands. So this is the best we're gonna get, unfortunately, guys. There's nothing fancy for today. Okay. Let's just meditate for 2 seconds just so I can like collect myself because I'm like such a mess right now. Also, okay, sorry, like I jump scared everybody. When I used to do like tarot on Twitch, honestly, I learned tarot through Twitch. Like I would just give you guys readings all the time and I suddenly like just learned tarot. But I just remember like every time I would meditate, like what I just did now, people who would come into my stream or like was watching, they'd be like, I thought the stream froze because you're not breathing, you're not moving, and you're not saying anything. And I'm a yapper, so obviously there's always some screaming going on. But it was kind of funny because half the time people like, I thought it froze. Did you die? And I'm like, dude, I'm just for once in my life like not saying anything. Okay, so the spread. Okay, so left side is gonna be y'all's energy. Right side is gonna be theirs and theirs. And yo, can I speak English today? Right, left is your energy. Right is their energy. Middle is the connection, and then we'll go from there. Okay, I don't know where this is going, by the way, but also, and I've watched videos like this, and I really like for me it kind of like resonates. So sometimes you could watch and be like, I feel like I'm the energy of the other person, or I relate to their energy too. Like you'll have similarities, and I learned that that's called mirroring. So if you guys are really like connected, you guys could have similar traits. Just saying. So if one side doesn't resonate, that could be the reason. Not saying I'm making excuses to why it won't resonate, but yeah. Okay, let's get your card first. So your side, 3 of coins reverse. Okay, we got it. Their side. Also, like not like my camera, like my tripod doesn't really go high, so I can't really zoom out for y'all, but I hope you guys can kind of see the cards because sometimes it's like way too close. Okay, their energy I'm noticing is taking time coming out. So I think your person is in a little bit of a resistance. Like they're not okay, now it came out, but like I'm just gonna say this now. Like I feel like they're holding back. Okay, anyways. Yo, fucking sorry. Oh, also sorry if I swear. Like I don't even know how to stop that. All right, so Ace of Swords. Okay, okay. And then I'm gonna get one card for the connection. The moment I said that, I just heard sirens go off, like actual sirens. I'm not just hearing things. Like there's like a fire truck outside or something. So I think there's a big message for y'all. Connecting energy. Woo! Death card. Oh my god. So y'all's is gonna die. Just kidding. No, death card is such a beautiful card. Never be scared of death. I mean, card. I mean, yeah. Anyways, so we're gonna get more cards, but for now, let's start with your energy. So y'all's is both reverse. Why can I stop? Okay, I know I like cowboys. Okay, your energy. The sirens are getting louder. Okay, can you guys hear that? It's so loud. Okay, is it like right outside? Oh, they're getting me. Okay, so three of coins. All right, so I'm gonna read it reverse, but hold it upright for you guys so it's like a better visual. So for your energy, I feel like so because three of coins. Did I say wands? It's coins. Is usually like a very collaborative energy, and also pentacles, three of coins. This could represent like I'm just gonna say like whatever message comes to mind, but like once again, guys, like it's a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate with y'all, then like don't take it, okay? You guys could have met at work just because three of pentacles is very like literally teamwork. Like it's about working in a team. That's all about like working at either school or work, like some type of environment where you guys were put together in one space and that's how you guys like discovered each other. So you guys could have met at work, and I think for you, the reason why your card was reversed is because in this moment that we're reading this card, you kind of stepping back from this. So I just feel like with you guys, at first, when you guys met, you guys were like collaborating together. You guys were really vibing. Like, you guys were like getting along, right? And then now, like, you're kind of taking a step back and you're like, I'm gonna do my own thing. Like, I'm gonna focus on myself. I'm gonna do things on my own. Like, I don't need you to, I guess, support me right now. Like, I feel like before you, he or she or they or them was like kind of like supporting you, whether it was financially or just emotionally or whatever that is. Like, you guys were having a really tight bond, but now you're kind of like, I can kind of just do it myself. Like, I don't need you to hold me together because that's, I don't want to be dependent on somebody. This is what I'm getting. This is for you though. But once again, energies could be swapped. So their energy, Ace of Swords in reverse. And I did say their card took really long to come out, which I'm also going to take as they're resisting something. So yeah, Ace of Swords. Okay. I feel like your person has a lot on their mind and a lot that they want to tell you, but they're holding back a lot. Like they're really like there's like a freaking lock and key and they threw the key out. They're like, "No, like I'm not going to say anything." Um, but I will say that because they did get it in reverse, I think your person is like they've gained a lot of clarity at the moment of reading this. Like I believe they had an aha moment, like a light bulb moment, and they had like an epiphany where they're like, yeah, I think I kind of know what I want, but I'm scared to communicate it. Yeah. Because you can see like in this card, like there's like a tangled web in the middle, and I think the tangled web I think is their mind. Like there's so many thoughts going through their head and they're like so confused, and there's like a big ball of knots in the middle, and they're just like, I'm ready to cut this loose. I'm ready to break free from this. Um in their mind that's what they want, but like doing it is the issue because their mind is saying no shit, like you need to tell them what you think. But it's hard for them to do that. It's like I'm even like reading this is like they're closing up. I feel like if they speak to you, they're gonna be like clammed up. Like you know what I mean? They're gonna be like, oh my god, like there's no way I'm saying any of this. So that's what they're feeling. And once again, it could also be you. Like you guys could be sharing energies. Okay, so the middle card is you guys together. So the current energy of the collective is death card. So there is a change that does need to happen in your relationship in order for things to move forward. But because both sides, oh wait, sorry, this one's reversed. Because both sides are kind of just like holding back, this change is like difficult to come by. But the good thing about the death card in upright is that I think like I'm feeling pretty soon, maybe in the next few weeks or even months, you guys are gonna have like that conversation. I don't know. Or like there's gonna be a reveal. And that's why, because I'm looking at this card, she's like opening the curtain and she's like revealing like the guy, is he naked on his bed? Like what the heck is happening? Anyways, so she's kind of like revealing the curtain and seeing the truth for what it is, right? So I think there is going to be a reveal from you guys about like where's this relationship going? Like are we going to move forward? Like what is happening? Cuz I feel like you both are confused. Like both of you guys are just like on the other side. Like this person's on this side, this person on this side. And you're just like, I don't know what's happening, like the confusion, right? So I think very soon you guys are gonna get some answers. But we're gonna get more information, okay? So let's get more information about let's get information about hmm. Sorry, I'm like still thinking like how to do this reading. Okay, let's do past, present, future for this relationship. Yo, okay, so I'm gonna do some tarot again. So past feeling, and this is all gonna be like mutual. Wait, let me think about it. Sorry, I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna do it like this. Wait, should I do it like that? I'm trying to understand my own spread rate. Sorry, guys, I'm like processing this whole thing. I'm confused. I'm just as confused as you guys. Okay, yeah, okay, let's just do it. So past, present, future for this relationship, please. Okay, past, High Priestess. Present is the Tower. Wow. You guys share a lot of major arcanas. So major arcana is like the really big pivotal card. So I feel like this relationship is like, it's kind of a big deal to you guys. It's not like a small thing. It's not just like, oh, like I kind of like them. You really like them or they really like you. It's not just like, you know, it's deeper than that. Okay, so the future card is taking forever to come out. We're not supposed to know. I always take things as like things, if it's taking too long or, you know, maybe we're not supposed to know. Yeah, like what the heck? Oh my god, okay, that like flipped out dramatically too. So, oh, you guys literally have 3 major arcana cards. Like that's nuts. Guys, this is fucking nutty. Okay. Oh, I feel it. Okay, so past. Your relationship, I'm gonna say it. When you guys first met, oh, it's so intense this reading, I feel it. So, when you guys first met, I'm gonna like just take it as you will. Like the moon card. Sorry, it's not the moon card, but like High Priestess to me is kind of a moon card because it's like very mysterious. It's very spiritual. It's at night, so the moon card could mean that you guys met at night. Maybe you met at a bar. Maybe it's just like the time you met might have been a little bit more like serene, um, than like a typical like you met like I don't know. I just feel like it was like a more darker moment. So wherever you met, it could have been in the nighttime or evening time, or just like even like in like the winter time where like nighttime is all like in the winter, at least in Canada, it's like it's always nighttime, like 3 p.m. it's fucking dark. Like it just like feels like the time you guys met was like more of like a very introspective period. And it could also mean that when you guys met, it was like you guys were both going through a very introspective period and very spiritual time in your life. Um, Another thing is with the high priestess is when you guys met, it was like there's something like deeper that you guys can't explain, and you guys have a soul connection. Okay, when I see high priestess, it's literally like the spirit card. Like you guys have some type of bond. You guys have the intuition where you guys can just tell immediately that you guys had like a deeper connection that was more than surface level. Like I'm talking about like it wasn't just like, oh, I think you're super cute. Like you see the person in class or something, pretend you met at school. It'd be like, oh, she or he is so cute, that's fine. Like to notice the visual is like that's what attracts people. But when you start to talk to them or you saw how they interacted with others, like you start to see like, oh, this person's really interesting and I want to get to know them more. There was like a mysteriousness in this connection where maybe you didn't really know each other at first and it was very like, oh, like they seem really cool. Like I just want to like see what they're about. And then the moment you guys start to talk, you're like, wow, you're actually really deep and intellectual. And I feel like I could hold a conversation with you that isn't just surface level. It was like you guys were in it. So I think when you first met, there's like a divine connection that you couldn't even explain. Like, even if you don't really believe in like spirituality and all these things, like there's something there that was like more than just like, hey, I think you're cool. It's like, hey, have we met before? I feel like this is very familiar. Also, okay, we're gonna get into the present card right now. I just want to say that the colors in the present card and the sharing energies is like both are really red and fiery. So I feel like right now, like as I'm making this video and you're watching this, like you guys are having like an intense moment, whether it's like frustration, anger, or passion. Like there's something happening between you guys where you're like there it's so like intense that it's like almost an awakening period. Like you guys are like bam, like something is exploding right now. Like climactic is what I'm saying. Yeah. So you have the tower moment. I mean, sorry, the tower card. Which honestly is a moment. Like it's like the card of like it's about change. It's so similar to the death card you got. Like it's about like things are erupting, foundations are moving. Like so basically with tarot card, it's like along the lines of like when you guys first met until now, there's something that happened where it was a very unstable connection, at least right now. Both sides I feel like are kind of like the issue in terms of maybe you guys didn't communicate your needs or your intentions, or just like both sides aren't agreeing with things that are happening. And because you guys kind of built an unstable foundation, now there's a tower moment where everything's kind of falling down. And like you can see in the imagery, like it's like falling apart. And I'm not saying you guys are like a mess and falling apart, but there is something that's not in balance and something that's not aligning, and that's why it's causing this like tension. And to a point when it gets like too much, I think that's why the tower moment happens, because I feel like either you or your connecting partner or connection is kind of going through it where you're like, I'm kind of tired of this, like I don't want to go in circles with whatever's happening. And then both parties are just kind of like, fuck it. Sorry, I'm just gonna say what it is, okay? I will say I noticed the lightning bolts, and I feel like with that, like it doesn't. I feel like you guys still have that care and love for each other, and there is still like such a strong connection, because with me, for me, lightning is like a spark. It means like you guys still have that passion for each other, and it's intense, and it's just unfortunate because something didn't work out and you guys are both kind of going through a period of, oh shit, like how do we fix this, right? So I do believe in this present moment you guys are like, some of you guys it could be no contact, meaning you guys don't talk anymore. Others it could just be like we're having a fight or argument and you're not talking as much. Or for some of you guys, this connection is so intense that you don't know what to do with it. Like you have so much built in you, like the energy is so intense that you're like, I have no idea what to do, and you're just like, I'm holding everything in, I don't know what to do with it, and you're just kind of like going insane. Going insane, guys. So yeah, so whatever that is, I'm just gonna list some scenarios of what this could be. But I will say your future is looking great. And once again, the future card took forever to come out. I want to say it took forever to come out because the future is always changing. And in your connection specifically, it's like because the tower moment was so intense, some of you guys want to almost give up on the connection. But based off the cards, I'm just going to say, like, it's telling you not to because the sun card came out. So the sun card came out, and it's funny because you guys started off this connection with like the high priestess, where it's like all like moody, it's dark, it's a little mysterious. But the sun card is the literal opposite. It's like clarity, revelation, um, like honesty, like things are gonna be revealed, and it's like completely opposite of the high priestess. So in the future of this connection, I see that you guys are going to have that clarity moment. You guys are going to have those conversations, whether it's a difficult conversation or not, like they're going to be had. And I think the issue that you guys were having is both sides just didn't know what each other's expectations were, and both sides were just kind of confused, which is why that tower moment had to happen. Because at the end of the day, even though you guys got the high priestess card, like no one's actually a mind reader. So I think like the main issue, um, especially with your person, there's like a communication issue. So no one was really saying what they needed to hear. But now that you have the sun card in the future, I do believe you guys are gonna be like really happy together. Like sun card is like so happy. It's literally like, yo, the sun is out, let's go outside. Um, and this could also mean you guys are gonna have like a lot of moments in the sun. So whether it's like just enjoying the summertime or enjoying just like the outdoors, going outside, the sun is gonna bring forth a very positive energy in your connection, which is beautiful. Um, and I think you guys are just gonna get answers because I think for a long time you're not getting any of them. It's just a lot of like, what's happening? Like I'm confused. But yeah, guys, wow. Okay, I have a bunch more cards to pull for you guys, but even so far, my it's intense. Like this is reading crazy. But I will say, usually when I do love readings, um, it gets pretty like intense. Like I don't know, they're just a lot more like deep than. Not saying like, oh, all the other readings I do aren't as serious, but like when I do love readings, like, oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so let's do Astro House. So let's do your Astro House and then their Astro House. So this is gonna be like a focus of what you guys are focusing on right now, whether it is love or not. What is the focus of you? Okay, so you're focused on love. Okay, so yay, love reading, love card, yay. Okay, so yeah, let me get theirs. Oh my god, I thought I paused the video because there's this one time I was filming and because I have to press my phone to like focus on the cards because that's how it is. And then one time I pressed pause and it never, like it just paused and it stopped recording. But then this, like I'm recording on two devices and it just, guys, that was a nightmare day. Okay, success. Okay. So your focus is gonna be on success. Sorry, love. So your focus is on this connection. Like you really care about this person. You really want a future with them and you're hoping for the same, You're hoping that they're like thinking of you, which I will say it seems like they are. They're just holding back, not like just cuz it looks like they're not thinking about you because they don't either you guys don't talk much or when you're with them, you're just like, okay, like do you even give a fuck? They do, okay? With that Ace of Swords, they're just holding back. But yeah, your focus is going to be on love. I feel like you guys have so much love to give. You guys are so wonderful, and anyone would be lucky to be with you. Sometimes you just need to hear that. So with them, they're focused on success. And I don't want this to be misconstrued as, oh, I just want to focus on like money and fame or whatever people want these days. No, this is more like I'm focused on success in terms of I want to succeed in terms of my fulfillment. So fulfillment in terms of my confidence as an individual and just like enjoying life. And also, I do feel like this is about your relationship too. Like they want this relationship to succeed. They want things to go the way that you want it to go. Like they want it to work out, but their version of it is not just more about like, because yours is like, oh, I want to just give you all my love and just like everything. But for them, it's like they're a little bit more of a thinker. I think your person is definitely a thinker, and they're just thinking more like, how can we achieve success like realistically? And they're kind of a, okay, I'm not saying you're kind of like in the clouds or anything, but your person's more like realistic about it. So they're gonna be like, in order for us to be together, like realistically, pretend you guys are both struggling and the job market is hard and you guys are like both trying to get better jobs or whatever, make more money. They're thinking, okay, how can I like flourish this and support this relationship? I want to get a better job for them. Like I want to be able to provide for my partner or the person that I'm interested in. Like if we ever become something, like I want to be able to like support you, you know, whether it's financially. It could also be success in terms of their confidence. Like maybe your person of interest is like low confidence and they're like, I want to be comfortable in my own skin, so I'm gonna start, you know, taking care of myself. I'm gonna start going to gym, I'm gonna start eating better, or I'm just gonna start like being more like loving to myself and having more self-worth. Like success can mean so many things. So I think what this is meaning is just like they just want to succeed not only for like themselves but for you, so they can be the best version of themselves for you and themselves. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, wonderful cards. Wait, I'm missing a, oh, so let's get one card that's gonna say what month is this relationship really gonna like take off in terms of you guys are gonna get that clarity. It's like what information we need. When is it gonna happen? Oh, okay, so something peeped out but didn't come out, so I'm not gonna take that. Okay, so I am filming this right now in April. Yeah, like it's mid-April, but like well, you could be watching this video whenever, right? So take it as you will. It's a timeless reading. So in June, so if you're watching in April, it's about 2 months from now. That's why I said I think it's gonna happen soon. I don't think you're gonna have to wait like fucking years. I'm sorry if I'm swearing once again. I'm just so into this. So yeah, in June, you guys are gonna like gain that clarity. I feel like from both sides, you guys are gonna be like, okay, what the fuck's going on? Also, I'm looking at the imagery and it's like this angel and she's just giving you flowers and she's just like, I'm here for you. I'm here to support and love you. So I do feel like your guardian angels or the universe, whatever you believe in, is looking after you. So don't worry. Like whatever. So I learned this quote from one of my coworkers recently, and it's like something that I'm trying to live by. As someone who has severe control issues, this is something I'm trying to like focus on is whatever is meant to be for you will okay, what I fucking up a quote. Okay, so this is what she said. Whatever's meant wait, no. You won't miss anything that's meant for you. And I think there was another version of saying it somewhere else. They said, what's meant for you will always be for you or be there for you. Whatever. Either way, like, especially in love, it's like, it's you cannot control anything, okay? You can't control how the other person's feeling, how they're thinking. You can't control when you meet. Like, you cannot control anything, okay, guys? The only thing you can control is what you provide to the world and what you provide to them and how you show up. And that's it. Like, you can only do yourself, okay? So I think it's a good mindset to have is that whatever happens is gonna happen regardless, and you can't rush it. Like you cannot rush this relationship or whatever's gonna occur. So just trust the process and trust that if it's meant to be, it will be. All right, let's get you a um Okay, I'm gonna get you a card and your person a card. Okay, so this is like a astrology card. I will be honest, I'm not the best at astrology. I don't know too much about the signs. I know really basic things, but I don't know like placements and stuff. I only know my big three. So I'm just gonna like be very. I'll be vague with these cards, but I'm just gonna try to read them more intuitively, if anything. This could also be your person's signs or your sign. All right, so your card. Okay, okay, so you got a lot, but I'm just gonna take this one because this is the one that like fell into my hand. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry. There's too many. Okay, I cannot take 40 cards. Okay. I'm gonna take that one because it fell off. Okay, so your card. So this could be your sign. It could also mean like your element. So if sorry, what is this? Sorry, what am I doing? Okay, look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Okay, so this could mean that you're a Sagittarius. If not, it could mean you're a fire sign. So Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. I'm just gonna make sure that those, yeah, I think that's, yeah, those are fire. So Sag, Aries, Leo. Okay, so those are the three. So these could be your placements in your chart, whether it's sun, moon, or rising. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. I'm not gonna box you guys in with this. I'm just saying it's just extra confirmation. Okay, so looking at the bigger picture, I will say that this moon card is pink. So once again, I think you guys are focused on this connection. If you're watching this video, clearly it matters to you because you're watching. And I see this, I know it's like Sagittarius is the archer and that's his arrow, but I also see this as like Cupid's arrow. So like you guys are really like vibing with this connection because clearly you're like, that arrow got your butt. And that's ever since that arrow got your butt, you haven't been stopping. So yeah, looking at the bigger picture, I think instead of like focusing on the small details of this connection, I think we need to look at the bigger thing. So like what are you looking for in this connection? And just like if you guys did go through a tower moment, like where maybe the person or you even you guys kind of got like upset at each other, there's some type of frustrations in this relationship. Like what why are we upset? Like look at the bigger picture. Are we upset because of that one thing that happened or are we upset because of the whole thing? Like okay, an example. This is the dumbest example. I don't even know why I have nothing coming to me right now. So this is what I'm gonna say. So sometimes you know what hangry means? When you're hungry and you're getting mad. Yeah. So sometimes people get hangry. And it's been a long day and you haven't eaten in over 8 hours and you're just about to lose it. Okay, you had a busy day, where's my food? So maybe what happened was you or your partner was hangry. Yeah. So you're okay, let's just say you were hangry and your partner had no idea. So you're like, okay, I'm just in a bad mood, but you're not saying anything about it. And then your partner is with you or your love interest or whoever this is, and they do something stupid, like just a small stupid thing, and you're like, because it's because you're already at your tipping point because you're so hungry, you're gonna get mad. They do something a little dumb, and then you're like, "Oh my god!" You start to lash out. You're like, "Why would you do that? Like you're fucking dumb, or you're pissing me off." And then they're like, "Whoa, are you good? Clearly you're not." And then later on, you realize it's because I was so hungry that I lost my shit. So looking at the bigger picture, was it really about what they did, like the small thing they did, that made you angry, or was it because you were already in a bad mood and then you just lost it? So just looking at the bigger picture, I think is going to be important in this relationship, at least on your side, like knowing that there's more to the story than what is shown. Like I don't think your person was upset over like a small thing. I think they might have been upset over something bigger, and it could go both ways. It could be like, but I think for you guys, it wasn't about the little thing. It was about the fact that because of all these things, it accumulated into a big thing. So yeah, looking at the greater scale of the issue versus specifics for you guys. And then for them, their vibe. They have new moon and Gemini. Communication is key. Oh my god. So your person clearly has issues with communicating their fucking thoughts. So they could be a Gemini, which are the twins. If they're not a Gemini, they could also be an air sign. So air signs: Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Okay, so Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Otherwise, you don't have to be these signs once again. It's just extra confirmation. So communication is key. I think your person is having a lot of issues expressing how they feel about you or what they think of this connection or the future of this connection. Their moon, like if you compare your moon to their moon is completely covered. Okay, it's like barely even showing. I think it's like eclipsing. You can only see the little edge. It's because they have a lot of demons, okay? Not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying they have a lot of shadow self. They have a lot of demons. They're fighting demons. And I think your person also has issues with sleeping at night. They might be like the type of person to like either have issues sleeping because they're overthinking the relationship. They could also have a lot of dreams and maybe they could have nightmares too. And I feel like when they wake up sometimes they have like the sweaty neck thing, which honestly I've been getting that sometimes. Like it's not even because it's hot, because it's kind of cold, at least when I'm filming this video. It's like 0 degrees. But you know when you like wake up and you can't remember your dream, but then suddenly like your neck is all sweaty? I think your person's getting that. So just saying they might be going through it, and to have a little bit more empathy for your person. I don't think they're trying to be malicious with the communication issue. I think they just don't know how to do it and they're holding back because they're scared. But yeah, the communication is gonna be their focus, and they're gonna try to take steps to communicate with you. But I think what you could do to help this communication go better is support them. So if you guys are still talking, don't like push for them to say things when they're not ready. You should, be like, it's okay, like, take your time. Or something you could do to support them is maybe you should say something first. So say like, this is how I feel, this is why I was upset about this. Like you can start the narrative and say your side, and then be like, but like let me know how you feel, like let me know what your version of the story is. Like you start it, and then they go follow suit. If you are in no contact, meaning you guys haven't communicated in a bit, um, I would say just give them the space they need. Sometimes you just need some time to process everything, and they're not ready yet. And you cannot force somebody to like talk to you when they don't want to. So that's unfortunate. Sometimes you're like, I just want to know the answers, but when they're not ready, they're not ready. But I think they will be ready, just not right now. Yeah. Okay, so let's get you a Soul's Journey card. So let's do you and them. Yeah. So what's your journey focus in this connection? Okay, so you got courage, and then let's get their card. Fear. Yo, your person's in the demon stage. They're in the 5 depths of hell. Sorry, how many depths of hell are there? Okay, anyways. Sorry. Okay, so you guys. Okay, so you guys, courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Oh my god, so you guys both kind of have fear in your cards. So you guys could be mirroring each other's energy. So what I said about them could also resonate with you, vice versa. So yeah, you guys are a little bit more, I think you guys are a little bit like further along in terms of the maturity in this connection. You guys are a little bit more like forward. Maybe you guys are the initiator of everything in this connection. You guys are like holding the person's hand through this, because you do have courage, which also gives me Leo energy. Once again, fire sign. So yeah, strong fire sign energy. Also, this literally looks like a fire like starting to form. So yeah, you guys are the type to like, even when it's hard, like you're gonna just try to pull through. And I think that's why you're kind of fighting for this relationship, because you want it so badly, but your person is not ready. Like your person is like scared and they're kind of timid, but you're kind of like, let's do this. and you're like, I'll be there for you, but they're not ready for that. I don't know. Yeah, but you guys are definitely like holding it together. Your person, once again, fighting demons, the fear card. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So they really do want to give you that love. They want to tell you that they like care about you or love you or whatever this is. They, you're on their mind. Clearly, they got all these swords, but they're so scared. They're so scared of this connection, whether they've been hurt in the past or they just feel like if they tell you or express to you their true intentions or their feelings that they're gonna get hurt. And I think you guys do have a lot of empathy for your connection where even though in your mind you're like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm here to support you and like I love you or I care for you and you're really important to me. I'm not gonna judge you like that. But in their mind, they're like, it's over. Like they're already like packing their bags. They're like, it's over for this. Like, ain't no way, right? Like they don't see that this could blossom into something beautiful because they're so in their own mind. Like this person is an overthinker. Like they overthink everything. And that's unfortunate, but that's their blockage. Like they're just like trapped. And like once again, like there's only so much you can do to help them. At the end of the day, it's something they have to kind of go through, and you guys can just try to be as supportive as you can, make them feel reassured, be there for them. But at the end of the day, like they have to figure out a way to express their love without being like horrified about it. Um, I'm also getting the sense that your person, I feel so sad to say this. Like I can already feel it like when I'm doing this reading, but like they don't think they're good enough for you. And that has nothing to do with the facts cuz I don't believe anyone's better than anybody else cuz we all have flaws and we all have traits. No one's like better, we all have shit going on. But I feel like your person just doesn't feel like they're good enough and that's why they're kind of holding back. And they really do need to work on their confidence cuz they don't have a lot of it and I feel like they're the type to be like not in a toxic way, but like they probably get a little jealous sometimes of you. Whether it's of you or of you and others, like I don't know, an example would be like you're talking to somebody else and your person like they don't tell you this, but they're kind of jealous. They're kind of like, wow, like maybe I'm not good enough. I don't know. They just spiral, okay? Your person's spiraling fast. And they just need to work on themselves. Like that's why I don't think they're coming to you like right now. Just because like they need to like heal themselves. There's so much damage in this person. Not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like, there's something that happened to this person and they're just not ready. But there's so much potential, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel like I just want to give your person a hug. Like I think they had a rough year. I don't know. They just been either like they had a rough relationship in the past did not work out, or like they're just going through it. They're just not ready. Okay, they're not ready. Okay, okay. Let's get you a love card. So this is gonna be one card between you guys, shared energy. Oh, I actually feel so bad. Like your person is like just fighting for themselves. Oh. And I know it's like there's nothing more you want to do than like help them, but life is hard and sometimes ain't nobody like you can't help sometimes you can't help somebody. Like you can be there for them, but they have to like learn and grow on their own and like it's all in their head. Okay, okay. Reconciliation. Okay, so someone sorry, am I saying this word right? Reconciliation. Oh my god. English minor, by the way. Okay. Someone from your past is or will be returning to your life soon. Okay, so initially I'm like, wait, an ex coming into this connection sounds messy. I mean, it could be. Maybe I'm gonna list some examples just so it covers everything. So either you or their past relationships are kind of still involved in this connection. So for you, it could be your ex. Um, you could still be thinking about your ex or in connection with your ex. I will be honest, like not every ex relationship has to be toxic. It doesn't have to be block and all these things. Never talk to me again. I rip up your photos. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. It could just be like a mutual breakup. Like, things just did not work out. Whether it was like the situationship. Sorry, the situation was wrong, or it's just not the time. Like, whatever the reason was, you guys had to break up, and that's why. And it doesn't mean it had to be toxic. It could just been like not the time, right? Whether it was long distance, or maybe you guys were so busy with other things. I don't know. Whatever the situation was, I think if it is an ex and you guys did end off mutual and it was respectable and it wasn't weird, it could be something coming back. I will say that could be kind of a third party energy where it's like, okay, so now you're talking to your ex again. Like, what is happening here? You know what I mean? So that could be a thing. And it could also be the same for them. Like, an ex in their life, like maybe they just went through breakup and they're still dealing with that, or it was toxic for them. It could be toxic considering how many cards they have here about like fear and stuff, and they're trying to process the breakup. Like, both of you guys could have your ex in your life, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, and they might be coming back. But I feel like another message for this card is you guys are connecting on such a deep spiritual level that this is like a past life experience. So once again, I know not everyone believes in this. I kind of believe in reincarnation to a point. I do believe in it. I don't know what happens after death, but there's so many options. So why not believe in something, right? So sometimes I do believe in reincarnation where you guys have met in a previous life, which is probably why you guys had such a strong spiritual connection like when you first started meeting each other. And I feel like this could also mean that this connection is something that is from the past and you guys are reconnecting in this lifetime. I know that just got super deep, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with you guys. There are a couple options. But regardless of like the examples I gave, I don't think that the past is going to affect this connection in the future, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think you guys are going to get back together with your exes, and I don't think they're going to get back together with their ex. I'm not getting that. Like, it's not like a toxic like, oh, like they're not over their ex, so that's why. I don't think it's like that. I think it's something, it's something positive. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get you guys another love card. Once again, unfortunately I cannot shuffle these cards on screen because there's nudity. All right. Okay, so you guys, your card is forgiveness. Aw. Stop focusing your energy on past events. Okay, this could talk about the exes again. For life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay, so I do believe that, once again, I don't think the exes are going to affect this relationship. Like, you guys, I think, are moving on from it. Or if you have a connection, it's not like romantic. You guys are probably just friends. Oh my god, my hair is falling out. But yeah, your life is too, sorry, what am I saying? For life is too precious to waste. So yeah, I do feel like your connection is super special. It's super precious, and you create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Okay, so sorry, I did say I was gonna burp at some point. Yeah, I think you guys just need to like forgive each other. Like, you guys have a tower moment. Maybe you guys are going through it right now, whether it's no contact or you guys are in a fight or it's just like it's so intense you don't know what to do. You guys are just like, you guys are gonna just like forgive any like adversities that you've been through, because I think there was a lot of miscommunication, like tons of miscommunication. Y'all just didn't know what each other's thinking. And I think once that's like in the like cleared, like the clarity comes, you guys communicate that, you show that, then the forgiveness is going to come in and be like, okay, now that I see your side, I understand that you weren't trying to hurt me. You were just scared, or you were just overwhelmed by this whole thing, or you just didn't know what to do with all these emotions. So I think you guys are going to have a lot of understanding with each other, and you guys do want to build a reality in this life together. That is difficult because it's hard to kind of manifest something in the real, like physical realm. Sometimes when you have such a deep connection, it's like even though you feel all these things like physically, like reality sucks, and sometimes like you guys pretend you guys are in a long distance relationship, you guys are in different stages of life, like it's just hard to connect those together, because life is difficult and not everything's going to line up the way you plan. But I think you guys are going to work towards that. Yeah, like together, which is beautiful. Yeah, okay, I think those are all the cards for this reading. What we are sorry, I can't speak today. Apparently, I'm just like all over the place. We're gonna do angel numbers for you guys. So let's see one angel number that you guys are gonna connect with together. I only got two numbers, so we're gonna do this one, 39. And yeah, we're gonna see the message. I hope you guys have been enjoying this reading. This is like my first time, and I'm kind of like nervous. Okay, so 39. Career. Wow, straightforward. Make sure your job and soul align. Interesting. There is a need for you to feel fulfilled with the work you do every day. Your angels are asking you to align your career goals with your soul contract. What job change can you make in order to do that? Revisit your resume today and see how you've grown. Okay, so I know this is a love reading and we just got a career angel number, but I do feel like in during this time for you guys, of course, like the connection you want this to work. I think both of you guys are kind of focused on your careers. Definitely your person. I think your person when that success card came out, I was like, okay, they're focusing on like I think they want to make more money so they can like not saying like money is this like source of happiness or whatever, but if they make a little bit more money, like they can kind of provide better for not only themselves but for you. So an example would be like they want to take you out, they want to take you to dinner, they want to go on vacation with you. Vacations are expensive, like not everyone can do that. So it's just kind of like quality of life for both of you guys. And I think for you as well, like you're probably the type to want to elevate yourself in terms of career. So you always want to better your career so you can like better like your energy, your vibe. And I'm not saying like, oh, like career is everything, but like once you kind of have something going for you that's not just this connection, it also strengthens yourself and your your purpose in life. So when I say career, I'm not saying like, oh, corporate ladder climb, like I just want to go up that. Like career could also mean like if you guys are not working and your mothers or fathers, like stay at home dad, stay at home mom, you guys could that is your job. Like that is your job to take care of the kids, take care of the home. Like that's like a leveling up, like level that up. For you guys, some of you guys are in school, maybe you haven't even really worked yet. It could also mean like I want to get my studies in line so I can get a better job and just like kind of like bettering yourself and just like kind of bettering yourself so you have more of like stability in your life. Because at the end of the day, like this is the reality. Um you cannot depend on somebody to provide for you forever. So obviously when we were kids, our parents would provide for us. Most of us watching are probably adults now. Tables have turned, we have to provide for ourselves. So I think like being self-sufficient in the career or even side hustle is something that's gonna just like make you a bit more stable. And when you're more stable, you don't have to depend on people for validation, you don't have to depend on people for love. Not saying this connection is because you need money and you need to be with this person so they can pay your bills. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that when you have your eggs in a row and you're able to provide for yourself, then whatever comes into your life is enhanced and it's just like a deeper connection. You're enhancing each other's lives. It's like you guys complement each other but you don't complete each other, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think you guys are both kind of focusing on your jobs right now, or if not, you should start focusing more on that. So when you guys do come into alignment, you guys are more stable. Because I will say this, there are relationships and I feel like it's more in the older generation. Like I think this generation, like Gen Z, millennial, like we're a little bit more independent, but like at least I'm talking about like my parents are boomers. Um, I see it happen a lot where people stay in a toxic relationship because they're financially dependent on their spouse, and I don't think that's right. Like at one point, I was like, I wish I had that, but I want my own money. Like to a point, I'm like, I need my own money, and ain't nobody gonna do that for me. So yeah, having that stability is gonna free up your mind, and then now you're gonna find more meaningful connection because you're not just dating someone for their wallet. You're dating them because you love them, and you can be happy alone but happy with them. So yes, okay, guys. Yeah, this reading is super long. It's like almost an hour. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, feel free to subscribe. I love you guys. And if you guys want more love readings, like let me know. I freaking love doing them. Like they literally awaken me like nothing else. And I shall see you in the next video. I love you so much.